Hello, I am making videos today, trying to catch up. Anyway, on my debate series, there was a debate that I followed, and I have to comment on it. It was Kent Hovind against Aron. And it is absolutely hilarious because Aron, he criticizes Kent Hovind, he belittles Kent Hovind, he makes fun of him at every chance. I mean, not every chance he gets. I don't want to slander him, but he just really makes fun of him, and he thinks Kent Hovind is beneath him. So they had this debate. In this debate, in my opinion, Kent Hovind dominates him. Kent Hovind dominates him, and if you're an atheist and you're watching this, even if you believe the theory of evolution is correct, Aron did not prove anything. He did not have good evidence for anything. Kent Hovind obliviated him. And what is so crazy about that whole debate, and I read the comment section, and the comment section was just Kent Hovind haters, and just Aron blind supporters. And I mean, this guy, I don't know if he does or not, but it looks like he has like a wind blower that like blows his hair on studio. I mean, it's really odd. I don't like it, but I'm gonna hold back. I'm trying to stay above board. Aron doesn't stay above board though. Kent Hovind has a lot more class. Even if you count selling the B17 chemicals, which doesn't, which a lot of people claim is, not really a chemical good for you. That has nothing to do with it, and I'm not an expert. Just based on the Aron Kent Hovind debates, in my opinion, Kent Hovind defeated him. And I just did the Winger Dillahunty debate, and I was honest about that debate. And I did not say Winger won that debate. I said that was a draw. Kent Hovind obliviated Aron. And what was the thing about this is Aron it looked like he scripted what he was going to say. He had a background for what he would say, and he really took the time to know what he was going to say. And it looked like Kent Hovind, he just played what Aron said, and then he just would stop, and then just correct it, and just go. And he just fought it. He just debated with one hand tied behind his back. He just owned him. It was just like an adult, like a kid, like you have your hand on their head and they're swinging and they can't get to you. That's what Kent Hovind did to Aron. It was like really embarrassing of you. Someone who has no bias in this, who looks at this, who would look at that debate, they would think that Kent Hovind owned Aron. Aron, you lost to the person that you ridiculed and really complained to, and on that non-secular show, I think that's the name of it, you interrupted Kent so many times on that show. Kent made a better case on that show too, but then in these videos, and then in your video, in this debate, you made this pathetic excuse that, well, I won because Kent didn't follow the rules and he never, that's just a straw man. Kent made the better debates. The way that you two organize this is that it could just go on and on and on. And Kent said that there was no, with the evidence that has been provided, a person's more likely to, say that, hey, Kent beat you. And what's so embarrassing is that it's one thing to lose admirably to someone that you respect. It's like, okay, if I'm going to debate Matt Dillahunty and he beats me, Okay, well, I already said, well, he's a really good debater, and I already admitted that he would crush me in a debate. Okay? But it's another thing to say that someone is crazy, that someone is on the fringe, and that someone is delusional, that someone is beneath you, and then they get walloped like you did. You know, Kent, I don't know of evolution. I don't know how much is true, how much is not true. I believe you're right. I believe so far we have evidence for microevolution, but macroevolution has not been proved in the laboratory or anywhere without the help of a designer. And I guess I'm not a scientist, I'm just someone who I'm of course objective, but I am reasonable also, and someone who just stumbled on that. I just thought that was crazy. It was kind of how Kent just walloped Shermer, but Shermer is like someone, I don't really get why Shermer is respected, because Shermer is, I haven't seen him win a debate. He's like the least likely person that I'd want to represent my side, and yet atheists love him. And what I don't get about Shermer is that, I'll probably save this for something else, but Michael Shermer, he was editor of the Skeptics magazine, okay? But he's not skeptical of atheism. Now, if you're skeptical, be skeptical of it all. If you're skeptical of it, be skeptical of the theory of evolution, because it hasn't been proven. It has not been proven. There's atheists that don't believe in it. There's a lot of reason not to believe in it. There's reason to, there's reason not to. So, there's more reason to believe that Jesus Christ resurrected from the dead than to believe that the theory of evolution is correct. Anyway, that was my thought. I'm getting off the target. I'm getting off the, off what I was going to say. But man, I was surprised at that. And what's the deal is that Kent Hovind now is not what he used to be. He's older now. He's not as quick now. He was really good debater. Like when he took on the 3 people, that was something. When he took on, I'm not going to name names. When he took on Shermer, he destroyed Shermer. But man, Aron Raw, you got beat up in that. But you got beat up by someone that's you still criticize. Anyway, thank you for listening. My humble opinion. Thank you. Bye.